of us will comment his video how my friend Jeremy became a brony.
And to anyone who doesn't know what's a brony, they're the older fans of the show, especially men.
Right answer. And when I was a kid, I thought that this show was only for little kids, not for little girls. But anyways, let's rock and roll.
Here's my story about how I became a brony. So let's get this story started. It all started back in 2012. I used to sell the commercial of My Little Pony. And I didn't like the commercial because it was too girly for me.
Whoa. 1 year after me? That's interesting. Guess you just started just like me, unless it was an episode.
Guess that in the past we didn't like the show. I never even watched My Little Pony back when I was young. I was not into girly things. The only shows that I watched were SpongeBob SquarePants, Powerpuff Girls, Foster Home 4, Imaginary Friends, The Amazing World of Gumball, Dragon Ball Z and Naruto.
For me, I was more an Sonic fan, played racing games on my PlayStation 2, listened to music like rock and pop music and watched shows like Ben 10, Woody Woodpecker, Pokemon, SpongeBob and others like the Power Rangers.
Those are the show I liked back in the day. In 2017 I saw the trailer of My Little Pony the movie and I didn't like it at all. Because I thought the movie was for girls. So I just ignored it. I did saw some of the movie clips and it was so boring and girly. And I never even bought a toys in My Little Pony at all.
It's strange that the movie was released on my birthday, but I watched the Woody Woodpecker movie instead.
And what do you think of the movie?
I used to like when I was a kid because Woody Woodpecker was my childhood. But as time go by, I started to lost interest.
Because I thought to myself, I will look stupid buying a My Little Pony toys when it's meant for little girls. Now let's go to 2021. Now this is when it all started. This is when I started to like the show. You saw his history with the show, now you can see mine. On November 2021, I started to watch My Little Pony for the first time.
5 months after my brony craze.
I watched a few seasons and it was pretty okay. Then I saw all the great message about friendship. And that pretty make my heart feel warm when I hear all those life lessons.
The life lessons also made my life change to the best for me back on June 2021. Many of them kept me think that MLP is my all-time favorite cartoon for a very long period. Although Hilda stole the show back on December 2021.
It's great that it changed your life to the best. Then I saw season 4 finale of My Little Pony and that got me hyped up.
Holy crap. That episode also got me hyped up. It's even better that I watched JoJo's Bizarre on the same day.
And I became a fan of My Little Pony. I felt embarrassed of loving a show for girls. But I realized that I wasn't alone. I searched on Google of what's the meaning of boys of liking My Little Pony. And it means Brony's adult fan of My Little Pony. And that's what I become. I made my YouTube channel called JeremyTheBronyFan276's. And I made lots of friends who were MLP fans.
And I became one of them.
Some of them was boys and girls. I wasn't the only brony when I first met them. And now that I'm friends with them we'll have a great friendship together. And that is the story of how I became a brony. That's all I have to say for now, goodbye.
Well, how old you look at that?
Two bronies on a commentary.
And he might be a new friend for us.
Cookie Gamer, Mr. Thunder 022, and Unicornio 10 MLP, meet Jeremy.
So, you three are Kyle's friends?
Yes, we are. I also made a OC for him.
He also makes speed paints of our own pony characters.
My OC was made by myself.
Well, would you look at that, guys?
Our show is getting a lot of credit on Kaio's country. I could imagine what could his future watching our series.
Guess that we could end like the Sonic series. Like we are his favorite show for years. This could be awesome!
Yes, Rainbow Dash. Watching your show felt like it's 2011 all over again.
It felt like yesterday? Yes, even better. He loved our show until a blue-haired girl came here. I remember that she's called Hilda.
But don't worry, he still loves you 6.
Before he liked your show, he was more a fan of our show and loved the songs.
Well, I agree with Phineas since his show is musical.
You got that right, Twilight.
Jeremy, it's great that on November 2022 will be a year that you became a brony.
You got that right, Twilight.
Quite short, right? Some episodes are like that. And goodbye.